getting an opportunity to look at it ourselves, but all we're seeing at the minute is checking goal, possible handball.
Welcome everybody. Wow, I've just had my tea and I've just looked on my phone that Sheffield United have taken the lead against Manchester United. Wow. Wow. What a massive goal that is for Sheffield United. For Manchester United though, wow, it's not good for Man United, but what a start from Sheffield United. Sorry I'm late. But wow, Sheffield United won, Man United 0. If this stands, what a result! It will be one of the biggest shocks of the season if these can pull off a result against United. Man United, wow!
Are you surprised? Bearing in mind,
it's only just started as well.
We'll know the strengths. More importantly,
David McGoldrick, 5 minutes. Gosh, Man United haven't started very well. But what a start from Sheffield United. What a start. David McGoldrick with the goal. Wow. As with last game, there was no goals and there was 27 shots on goal. And both sides should have scored. But Sheffield United first shot on goal has gone in a massive goal for Sheffield United. If they want to stay up in the Premier League.
I think it's a hamstring that is
this is massive, absolutely massive.
Temporarily, Sheffield United, they might be leading by a goal to 0, but they're down to 10 men. And incredibly,
can they keep this up? I don't know. But scored against United in the 5 minutes in is a very good, very good.
7 minutes gone, they have not started. They've hardly been in Sheffield United.
Man United haven't started very well though. It seems they've started very slow. Haven't been at it. So I'll run you through the teams after a brilliant, frantic start. Aaron Ramsdale, Baldock, Basham, Egan, Robinson, Stevens, Burge, Ampadu, Fleck, Berg, David McGoldrick for United, Henderson, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Tellez, Matic, Pogba, Greenwood, Fernandes, Rashford and Martial. United's team is unbelievable side, but Sheffield United have stunned United. Stunned Man United in his first 5 minutes.
That's a huge blow. I think Berger's a very
absolutely
if you look at it, maybe
stunned Manchester United.
Obviously, playing but it probably might be low. They might put.
Oh my God! It's just when you look at it, it's like what? It's like unbelievable.
Would be unbelievable in terms of.
Yeah, it would be, but I can see here Jagielka's getting stripped off here in the stats.
But Sheffield United have to make an early change though. Burge is injured. I think they're going to bring on Phil Jagielka.
Yeah, they're forced into an early change.
So that's an early change for Sheffield United. That's not really what they wanted, but they're in a good position here to keep it at 1-0. Try and keep it at 1-0 till half time.
Inside, Fernandes able to turn, scoops it into the penalty area. And this will eventually be cleared away by Baldock. He was talking to Aaron Ramsdale, all in yellow. And Sheffield United making that change down below. Final instructions
unbelievable
by Chris Wilder. BBC Radio 5 Live.
I think keep this going with Sheffield United. What a result like this would be. United fans would be looking at this and laughing at it because we're thinking how are we getting beat off these in like first 5 minutes in. Sheffield United don't score many goals either.
And it's taken on board by
God.
Aaron Ramsdale back at the club. He was sold.
I think it's how United had a slow start against Southampton. They were 2-0 down at half time, but then they came back the second half, won 3-2. So it's not over yet. But I tell you what, it's a brilliant start from Sheffield United, that is for sure.
Here we are in South Yorkshire.
10 minutes in, it's Sheffield United 1. Man United 0. Wow. Unbelievable.
And it's played back. And then Basham will weave his way forward, back out to Baldock once more, inside to McGoldrick. Only his third goal of the season. Always think he's.
I'm so glad I'm not a United fan. I'm so glad I'm not a Man United fan here.
McGoldrick, isn't he?
Yeah, he's important
at the minute anyway.
He needs to add more goals to it. He hasn't played a lot recently, but that goal will give him huge confidence. But he is so important to Sheffield United. He does all the horrible stuff outside the box.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Sheffield United 1, United 0. United 0.
Hamstring makes his way down the tunnel.
If you look at United squad, that's a very strong squad lineup. You got Pogba, Greenwood, Fernandes again. Bruno Fernandes for United, he's been creating. He's been in the form of his life. He's a deadly player. He creates chances. And at the minute, they're just looking very slow starting to be from Man United. But they always do that, though. Man United always have a slow start, and then as the game goes on, they get better, then they score 3 or 4 in the second half. So it's not done yet, but tell you what, Man United will be shaky at the minute. But what if Sheffield United get this result? They'll have so much confidence. It'll do them good, hell of good. Ease off the pressure. That'll get them 4 points. If you get a result, they're only 3 points behind West Brom. So yeah, this would be outstanding result. Absolutely would be outstanding result if they can pull this off, but it's not done yet, obviously.
He go as a third centre half, and will he put Basham into midfield? Basham has played there a few times.
Crazy football is crazy. It's unpredictable. That's why we love the sport for. That's why we love the game, because it's so unpredictable. It really is.
Yeah, Basham will go into midfield.
You can never predict any scores because you just never know.
So that's the change that Chris Wilder has.
See, before the game, I thought, we'll win this 5-6-0, but look what's happened now. That's why you can't predict in the football, in the Premier League, because it's so unpredictable. That's why it makes it so good. That's what makes it so exciting for.
Liverpool's Callum Smith defends his WBA World Super Middleweight title against Mexico's Sal Canelo Alvarez.
Wow.
Saturday night going into Sunday. It'll be about 4 o'clock in the morning.
They pull this off. I mean, it's Jesus. I mean, what a result. I mean, the Sheffield United fans will be absolutely buzzing now. They'll be wanting the time. They'll be wanting half time now. They'll be wanting full time.
13 minutes.
But it's a long time yet. Long way to go.
Manchester United once more. Must be a worrying trend for Solskjaer to see his side.
They're so inconsistent. Man United is so inconsistent this season. It's very inconsistent. If United win, they could go 6. Pull Chelsea down, and they go into 6. But they're so inconsistent, Man United. They've always have been. You never know what you're going to get from them.
Against Sheffield United all the way back since.
You can never predict what United score is going to be because they're so unpredictable, as I say.
Head-to-heads against Sheffield United as Ramsdale to take this free kick midway through his own half. Sheffield United playing from right to left.
Wow,
strike it.
They've got something to hold on to now. Sheffield United
towards McGoldrick.
Wow,
challenges.
So unbelievable. It really is. I'm pleased. I'd be pleased for Sheffield United if they would beat Man United. I'd be really pleased because I like Chris Wilder and he's been so under pressure. Couple of months. He's been so under pressure, and if you get back this result, it'll give him so much confidence, it'll give the players confidence, it'll give him confidence, but I'll be really pleased for him. For Chris Wilder and his boys, win this.
It is, as a goalkeeper, when you're coming in, obviously, for the regular number 1, you don't want to make no mistakes. You want to eat nice, easy night. And he knew it was going to be difficult against his own face. They were going to put pressure on him, and you hate to make a mistake like that. But now he needs to put it to the back of his mind now.
Ball played forward. Martial Ramsdale, though, was quickly off his goal line.
Good goalkeeper there, Ramsdale. It's been a good signing for Sheffield United to get Ramsdale in for Bournemouth. He's a very good goalkeeper.
He was very, very quick there.
So,
to put the ball out of play.
Obviously, Dean Henderson goal for Man United, playing against his former club. Had a good season for Sheffield United last season in goal. So,
yeah. He's just going a fraction too early, but you're right. Good goalkeeping for Ramsdale.
What a start from them. What a start. 15 minutes in. If they can get to half time, it 1-0 up. Unbelievable. It would be.
Taking their tally to 10 points. Sheffield United, what a fillet this would be.
What a result this would be. What a fantastic result this would be. But not finished yet, of course. Long way to go.
On this near side, the left, and it will go
Man United love to score a second half goal, so even if Sheffield United go to half time 1-0, there's still a lot of work to do because United love scoring second half goals. As you saw against Southampton when they played them away.
Basham playing in midfield, nice control, lifts it over his head, away from Matic, coming forward. Basham shreds it forward on that right hand side, and now it's with Fleck. Fleck steadies himself, and Fleck places it wide. What an opportunity that was.
Good chance there for Sheffield United to get another goal. They were really playing well at the minute, Sheffield United. The best 20 minutes I've seen them play. The best 20 minutes I've seen Sheffield United play all season. Unbelievable start for them. Play some good football here.
It's a great opportunity. Should really be hitting.
They've had more possession. Well, United have had more possession, but that doesn't matter in football. United still haven't had a shot on goal yet. It's nearly 20 minutes in. Ridiculous.
Yeah, you're right, Denan. It's a huge opportunity. And when you're on top in a football match, you have to take full advantage of it. Yes, they've gone 1-0 up. It's a great opportunity, but they have started this game really well. Man United have not got going. And you can see all of his coaching staff are up off the bench at them. Are happy.
So Manchester United have work to do. Sheffield United lead by 0-0, 17 minutes played, and that was certainly a very good opportunity for John Fleck. 5 goals that he scored last season. He had time as well, didn't he? Measured it, just put it wide.
He did. I think he went with the underside foot. I thought he was going to go back across Henderson, but he tried to beat him at his near post.
To throw to Manchester United in front of the main stand on this near side, the right. They're playing from left to right, headed back by Greenwood. Pogba flicks it out to Telles. Fernandes is going to go ahead of him. Rashford's quite central. Martial's up there as well. Greenwood making a run forward. Telles will continue his run, but that was stopped by Baldock. Last touch was off Bruno Fernandes. In fact, it will be a Sheffield United throw.
Wow, what a start. What a start. 2 attempts for Sheffield United, 1 on target, 0 for United, 0 attempts, 0 on target, 0 corners, more possession, but that's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. So if Sheffield United win, they have 4 points, 3 points behind West Brom.
Must have had an adverse effect on them more than most.
Yeah, because this place would be rocking now. 1-0 up, the place would be bouncing.
Over the top.
And 5 points behind
Rashford is in on goal, and Rashford just put it over the top with a gain.
Rashford with a good chance there. First attempt on goal for United, that was close.
You wait till the players
Should have really been 1-1.
And then you put the flag up. And rather than just pull it up earlier, I know it's the new rules, but
Sheffield United got to be very compact at the back tonight because United have got quality out there. They've got to be they've got to keep the concentration defensively, because when you're up against Bruno Fernandes and Rashford and Greenwood and Pogba, you've got to really focus.
They've served their intentions. They want to try and get that opportunity of getting a forward ball through and around the back of Sheffield United. 19 minutes played, and that McGoldrick goal so early on is still the difference between the two sides. Sheffield United, 7 straight defeats in the Premier League. They equaled the
unbelievable scoreline. 5 minutes in as well. Unbelievable. What you couldn't have asked for a better start. Couldn't have asked for a better start. It's been a funny week of football because like midweek games, because Chelsea got beat, Man City dropped points against West Brom, United are getting beat, so all the top teams are up there, and Tottenham got beat, so all the teams are up there have got beat this week, so it's been a weird week of football, really. Been a weird week. But,
been good enough for Man United as yet.
In the early game, Aston Villa 0, Burnley 0. We've got more live football for you over the weekend. Southampton against Manchester City in 5 Live Sport with Mark Chapman, and then 5 Live Premier League Sunday from 12:30. Tottenham Leicester, Manchester United Leeds United. What a shame there's no supporters at Old Trafford for that. That would be spicy. West Bromwich Albion against Aston Villa at 7:15, and then on Monday night, Chelsea against West Ham United.
Chelsea have lost 2 consecutive games, so Chelsea they're in a bit of a rocky form at the minute. Chelsea are, but anyway, Man United still getting beat 1-0 away to Sheffield United. Early McGoldrick goal, 5 minutes in.
Lays it off, and now plays the ball forward, and Burke's made the run, and he's going with Lindelof, and Lindelof might be struggling, but so was Burke, and in the end Burke, who was...
United are struggling, really. they're struggling at the minute here. Worrying signs for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He'll know the Man United aren't playing. Haven't started well. Do you want improvements? I'm sure about that. It's really a big game for United because they can move up to 6th place from 9th. So it is a big game for United, but it's a bigger game for Sheffield United. If they were to keep up with West Brom, Fulham and Burnley to survive. So they need to really win this, Sheffield United.
With the hamstring injury, and now Burke has gone down 21 minutes in. Chris Wilder will be feeling that he's run over a black cat the way he's going in terms of
20 minutes in.
ill fortune.
I mean, United have more possession, but as I say, possession doesn't matter in football. As I say, it doesn't count. A lot of managers are always like seem to be focused on, oh, we have more possession. But sorry, but in football, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. As long as what does matter? What the scoreline is at full time, then all these managers now seem like possession is the main thing in the football, but it isn't. It's the scoreline at full time. Who is the team that has scored the goals? Possession means tuppence. It means nothing. I don't care about possession. All I care about is what the scoreline is, how many goals you score. That's all I care about.
Wan-Bissaka's getting forward now on this near side to right. They're attacking the top end here at Bramall Lane in Manchester United.
United have to go with the first gear here because they're in second gear at the minute. They've had a very slow start. They've been very poor. Very poor.
Full quota of 11, the side who lead by a goal to nil. Wan-Bissaka though back with Bruno Fernandes, chips it forward.
United need to improve.
He gets his head on that. Tellers was making the run in behind. Runs out of play for a goal kick. Clinton Morrison.
Yeah, it was good. That's better play from Man United. But Tellers, if he's going to put crosses into the box, it's not what the Man United centre forwards want. Sheffield United defenders will eat out all evening. So I think it's going to be intricate play in and around the box. How Man United are going to get back into this game.
Well, you've got to get back the game now. They've got to score before half time because, yes, I know they score a lot of goals second half, but there's going to be games where they're not going to score in the second half. So they've got to score now in the first half.
In August 1992,
so,
it was the first ever match in the Premier League.
Oh.
If Sheffield United beat Man United, wow, it'll be terrific, absolutely terrific. You can hear the commentary. Well, we can hear the commentary, all right.
I knew you wanted to get that in.
1-0 to Sheffield United.
Unbelievable.
How old were you?
Unbelievable.
13.
Yeah.
Sheffield United fans,
how old you were?
hold your breath because you're looking at one of the best results this season. In the shock, one of the shocks of the result of the season. If you can pull this off, I bet a lot of Sheffield United fans will be fingers crossed, hoping, just want the time to tick faster.
Bruno Fernandes and Rashford, and they're not stretching Sheffield United at the minute.
No, if you look at the front three, Bruno Fernandes is trying to drop into pockets. They're all in a straight line. It's so easy for the Sheffield United defenders. If Rashford wants to drop into pockets, Martial has to play on the shoulders. Even Greenwood.
Martial's been poor this season. Poor. He's very inconsistent. He had a really good end to last season. That's why he got the French side. But then this season he's been awful. He's been absolutely awful. He's been one of the worst strikers this season with Aubameyang as well. Those two being the worst strikers this season. You've got to say.
Forced Tellez to accelerate a little bit. Left corner of the penalty area. Tellez to come forward.
United are attacking here.
Goes. Bounces off the chest of Martial. Referee Michael Oliver gives the free kick. Manchester United want to take it quickly.
United want to get in a fair flow now. They don't want any stoppages. They have to create chances. And you know when you've got Bruno Fernandes in your team, it only takes one chance created in the back of the game when you've got quality like that on the pitch.
It's not a quick tempo.
It's too slow, then. You're spot on. It is too slow. They need to quicken it. It's too slow.
I do agree. It's Man United playing too slow. It needs the zip with the ball. They're walking with the ball. There's not like
control. What a finish by Marcus Rashford.
Rashford has scored for Manchester United, and that lead didn't last very long. And United, with the first bit of quality, Marcus Rashford sticks it in the back of the net, and it's Sheffield United 1, United 1, and it's game on. Game officially on. So Marcus Rashford scores for Manchester United. It only takes that one bit of creativity, one bit of quality to set up a goal. And Marcus Rashford with a brilliant finish. And it's 1-1 and game on. And it's going to be a long game now for Sheffield United. It's going to be a long, long night for Sheffield United. You can imagine now. United will have the momentum now.
Cushioned it with his right foot and then
a brilliant finish from Marcus Rashford. A brilliant finish. Both teams have had 2 attempts on goal. Both teams have 1 on target. Both teams. A level 1-1. Marcus Rashford, 26 minutes. Brilliant finish. Calm finish.
He's doing his talking with his feet. It was a brilliant finish.
Yeah,
what a finish.
One of United's best players this season, without a shadow of that. He's been excellent.
Marcus Rashford has been brilliant on the pitch and off the pitch. What he's done off the pitch has been absolutely, it's been a brilliant story. What he's done with the children, with the meals and delivering meals, has been absolutely fantastic. And his football has been unbelievable as well. He's just a fantastic man. I respect him a lot. And I'm sure everyone respects him as a man, as a person. I do, definitely.
Full credit, it's a good ball, but the run makes the ball.
Sheffield United fans will be disappointed now.
Manchester United 1 on BBC Radio 5 Live, and also through the BBC Sounds app here at Bramall Lane. And Manchester United could well yet do it again to keep up this quirky.
They come from behind Man United. Every single game they've played, they've come from behind. They just love it. They just love to concede the first goal to the opposition and they get back in it and win it. They just love it. They just love doing that.
5 from 21 in 93-94. Manchester United could do it 6 in 6.
Weird at Man United. It's just like they seem like they just love to go behind in games and then come back to win it. It's just weird. You would have thought they would want clean sheets, but weird. Weird.
So Ramsdale goes away downfield with a clearance. Robinson plays it out to Stevens, chips the ball forward, looking for the run of Burke. Burke's got round the back, the angle is tight. Burke will lift it into the penalty area, and then it was bounced off the chest of Maguire for Henderson, and then Lindelof, I think, was going to get in the way there.
United's defence is a bit shaky. I mean, Harry Maguire has his good games, his bad games. Lindelof, he was good last season, but this season's been quite shaky at the back. Who else? Luke Shaw's been all right. Alex Tellers has been good since he's come in from Porto. He's been good. Alex Tellers has been really good. Been solid.
Fernandez, little flick back. Maguire. Matic once again just drops in between the two.
Half an hour in, reaching that mark. 1-1.
Push on. Tellez far side the left.
Sheffield United 1, Man United 1.
Here is Tellez.
United are up in the tempo now. Up in the pressure on Sheffield United. Just to got that goal.
Sheffield United closed down.
That's not a surprise at all.
And then Baldock, his forward ball is charged down by Tellez, and out of play it goes for the Sheffield United throw.
You know what? They have to stay in the game, Sheffield United, as much because Man United now are having a spell, so they just need to do
United are
the first 10 minutes.
Getting in the game now more since they got that goal. The momentum is with them now. Sheffield United have to be careful. It's going to be a long night. If they just keep defending, they're going to be exhausted by half time.
Now on this near left-hand side. They've got Fleck running through the middle. Got support from Robinson and Stevens. Here is Robinson. Triangular passing patterns. Back out towards McGoldrick. Just in from the left touchline. Back towards Robinson. Now it's with ball is with Fleck. Stroke back to McGoldrick. Curls it in towards the far post. And it was catching.
McGoldrick was unlucky there for Sheffield United. Unlucky. Good passing. That was good play there by Sheffield United. Confident play. Confident football. Getting it United. Man United.
Now moved into midfield. It's just too high for him, and he made a good run behind Alex Tellez. Tellez has to watch over his shoulder there because there's a good run from Basham.
Talking of age, as we were just a few moments ago, he's only 32.
That's what I mean. He's
I remember his Bolton days.
And I remember playing against him. So I thought he was a lot older than that, to be fair.
Yeah, he did only retire yesterday, though. Bruno Fernandes chips the ball into the penalty area. Here is Martial, and he's been put off, and it's in fact turned behind. Corner kick.
It's a great ball from Bruno Fernandes. You know what?
Bruno Fernandes got that quality. He can just pick out a pass from nowhere and break Sheffield United's defence, and then he'll score. He's got that quality. When he got him in the team, you know, he's going to always pose a threat to the opposition.
So Manchester United at 1-1 have the
both teams have had 3 attempts on goal. Man United have had 2 on target. Sheffield United have only had 1. But this has been a really good first 30 minutes in the game.
So this will be an outswinging corner.
We've had some good matches tonight, but this game we've actually got goals. The one that was 0-0, but should have had goals in it. And I'm still thinking how was there not any goals.
Even out of play goes for a throw.
I think United to win this now. I think Man United to win this now.
Chris Wilder having a word with his assistant Alan Nill down below.
Still 1-1.
Just standing alone.
Reached the 31-minute mark in the first half.
Manchester United from the throw
Man United
to Maguire.
Are getting into the game more now.
Greenwood's trotted across to this near side, taking Stevens with him. They then go back to Lindelof. Central defender across the back, closed down by Burke. Matic almost playing as a left back, then goes further back to Henderson.
If Sheffield United get a point, it's not the worst, but it's not great either. They'll only have 2 points, but drawing against Man United will be good in one sense, but not in the other. This is a must-win game, but they're coming up with they're playing against a team that are up the table, like at the top. So this is not the team that really would want to be playing. If they want, I think they would have preferred to have like West Brom or Fulham or something like that tonight. But if they get a point, it's not bad, but it's not brilliant. They need to stop winning games because the points only get 2 points. Still haven't won a game this season, so they have to win before Christmas. They have to before next year, otherwise they're down. They're down. I'm sorry, Sheffield United fans, but it's true.
Crosses it now to Wan-Bissaka. Fernandes makes the run to the right touch line. Greenwood's gone in field.
I think United will win this. Man United will win this.
Ball hit there towards Martial. Ramsdale with a smothering save. Martial will prod it goalwards, and Martial sees the ball home.
Martial puts it in the back of the net. Man United have turned it around very, very quickly. 2 goals in 5 minutes. And that has come from behind to make it 2-1, to make it 2-1 for Manchester United. Martial has scored. That's 2-1.
Martial's on the move, and he just runs off the back of Egan.
Oh dear. It's gone from bad. It's gone from being a good start from being bad now. It's gone from bad to worse now for Sheffield United. A long, long way back now for them in this game. 2-1 United. Martial scored. So they've turned it around, United, in the space of 5 minutes.
So Manchester United now lead by 2.
Oh dear. It's gone from bad to worse from Sheffield United now.
You've got the fullbacks pushing on as
high as they are. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is not what Sheffield United fans wanted to hear. They needed to keep Sheffield United needs to keep Man United out at least half time, but there's so much quality in the Man United's team. There's so much quality out there. You know they're gonna score. Good save by Ramsdale. Keep Sheffield United in it. That was another chance for Rashford. When you've got quality in the Man United side, they're always going to be a threat. Always. It's going to be difficult for Sheffield United now. There's so much quality out there in the Man United team. So much quality throughout. Strikers, midfielders, defence. So United go 6th now in the table, joint 5th with Everton. Everton got a better goal difference, and Chelsea dropped to 7th in the table. So United are in 6th place now. So it'll be a good win for them. Man United, it'll be a good win for Man United Very good win.
It's only his third goal of the season. The previous two, both in the.
So attempts to Sheffield United 3 on target 1, United 4 on target 3 for United. Corners 1 each. Obviously more possession to United, 68-32 for Sheffield United, but
Martial.
United win 2-1.
Hit long for Sheffield United. Pogba though beats McGoldrick in the air. Basham plays the ball out wide. Baldock has to accelerate. Keeps the ball in play. Level the penalty area. Now 2-1 down. Sheffield United. Baldock, can he deliver on the right? Attacking the Bramall Lane end of the ground as we've got about 9 minutes to go at half time here on 5 Live. And it runs out of play.
So 35 minutes in, it's 2-1 to Manchester United. They were trailing from a goal 5 minutes in, but then United. Rashford 26, Manchester 33. So 2 quick fire goals. So they're 2-1 up. It's a long way back for Sheffield United now in this game.
And so, in many ways, they're back to the drawing board, Sheffield United. I guess
Chris Wilder has been very frustrated. His boys were in a very good position as well. Just lost it. Been a hard season for them. Really hard season with injuries and just nothing's going well for them at the minute. They'll bounce back soon.
2-0. McGoldrick now into the penalty area. The angle is tight. Henderson makes the save. Comes off his legs at the near post. Partially cleared. Robinson loses out.
But I think if Sheffield United lose tonight, they're down and out. I'm sorry. If they only have 1 point at Christmas, I think they're down by miles. Because if West Brom in that Fulham are going to stop winning games, and Sheffield United will be just it'll be too much for them to get back.
Little touch there and flick it through, but at the other end, McGoldrick does well, and I think he's looking.
You never know though.
And he tries to beat Henderson at his near post. There was a gap there, but Henderson saves well with his feet.
2-1 then to Manchester United. Free kick that Jack Robinson will take for the home side. Left-footed. Headed on by McGoldrick. Burke looking to try and get in behind. Headed away though by Maguire inside his penalty area. Wan-Bissaka came under pressure from Burke. Charged it down. It'll be a Manchester United throw on this near side. 8 minutes to go to half time on BBC Radio 5 Live. And you have to go back for Sheffield United, who were looking for a second goal to equalise, to the occasion when they beat Chelsea 3-0 for the last time that they scored more than once in a game. There have been 16 games since in all competitions. This is a side that is not used to scoring goals.
No,
not multiple goals.
No,
anyway.
You're right. And Man United are used to scoring a lot of goals. And when they come back in games, they're usually really ruthless. And Sheffield United couldn't hold on long enough to stop Man United from scoring the equaliser and then going 2-1 ahead. So it's going to be difficult, but Chris Wilder will want to get them in at half time. Maybe not make any changes, but sit them down, talk to them, see what they can do, because they started the game ever so well, Deno.
That's the voice of Clinton Morrison on BBC Radio 5 Live. He certainly won't want to change in the scoreline. He'll want, not in terms of conceding a game at least anyway. He'd more than welcome an equaliser as he applauds. Ampadu closing down Fernandes. It'll be a Manchester United throw on the halfway line. Fernandes gets it back from Pogba and now to Lindelof. Almost calls Matic to him and plays that diagonal ball along the ground as Matic spreads it out to Telles. First time ball from Telles has gone out of play for a Sheffield United throw on that far side there right. So we've been playing now for nearly 39 minutes, 6 minutes to go to the break, and it's 2-1 to Manchester United. Not much movement off the throw. Forward though to Burke. Tries to run it off his chest. Too many grey shirts. Stroke forward by Pogba. Picks out Greenwood. Feeds it to Martial. Martial at pace into the penalty area. Good challenge by Egan. Took it away off his toes. And now Ampadu will come forward. That was a vital interception because Martial at full flight, after breaking his barren run in the Premier League, he quickly wanted another one.
Yeah, he did.
What you strikers are like.
Yeah, we're greedy. We always want goals. But it's a great ball initially from Pogba. He feeds it into Greenwood, pace on it. And the ball into Greenwood's really good. Greenwood's touch is brilliant. Plays it to Martial. Well, it is great defending from Egan, Deno, because once Martial's running with you at pace as a defender and you're backing up back to goal, you are nervous, but he gets a great foot in.
Greenwood, Pogba, forward ball. Martial is going to open it up towards that far side, but his pass to Telles was about 6-8 yards ahead of the Manchester United left back, and it goes out of play for a throw. So still Sheffield United 1, Manchester United 2.
Then what I will say, what I will say is Pogba is having a big influence on this game now. He's getting on the ball. He made that goal for Martial, and he's just picking good passes. And this is what you want to see. Us talking about Pogba like in this way, with how good he's been on the ball so far in this first half. I think most of Man United's good things have come through Paul Pogba so far.
Well, the way that a lot of the formations had Manchester United lining up against Manchester City at the weekend was 4-1-2-1-2.
Sorry, I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Still 2-1 United, 5 minutes still there. Half time. United about 5 attempts on goal, 4 on target. For Sheffield United, 2 on target, 1 corners each. United have been dominant since they got that first goal. Shame for Sheffield United though. They're in a perfect position. Starting really well, but Man United have got quality in their side. It's always going to happen, isn't it, when you've got Fernandes, Rashford, Martial, and Pogba. Ain't quite a chance out of anything, so it's no surprise, but it's a shame, but you never know. Second half could be, you never know what happens in football. You just never know. You just never know what's going to happen next. In football,
Fernandes in the hole, and that front three up front, they'll cause a lot of problems. And you can throw Cavani into the mix as the number 9 because he scores a lot of goals as well.
Quick free kick. Bruno Fernandes looking for the run of Martial around the back, cleared away. They're looking for a flag. It hasn't materialised. From that free kick, Maguire plays it back.
4 minutes till half time.
Almost level with the penalty.
Nothing much on it done really. Might be about 3, 2 maybe. From that injury, it was the injury for Sheffield United players, isn't it? It was an injury that's make an early change, so that'll be 3 minutes. There won't be more than that.
He's got Burke in the penalty area. Ampadu making the run behind. McGoldrick.
Sheffield United are attacking here.
Bruno Fernandes loops in the air, headed away by Telles inside the penalty area. Comes to Fleck. Fleck central position, midway through the Manchester United.
Might just have to get to half time with a 2-1 there lead. I don't want to concede a goal.
Minute of this first half as that ball from Egan, and there was Basham now playing in midfield. With the injury to Berger, he gets it back, does Basham. Baldock then slips. The ball was then played to him. Just he's getting back to his feet, but he still managed to keep the ball. He did well in that situation. Cross comes in from the right-hand side. McGoldrick loses out to Maguire in the air. Fleck picks up that loose ball. Sheffield United.
3 minutes till half time.
Possession, but playing in front of Manchester
United. They've dominated possession. Dominated the attempts on goal and on target as well. So they've been very good. It was a slow start, but they've got into the game more as they scored the first goal. They've really created. They've been better.
Yeah, it was good play from Ampadu.
And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will be pleased with the response to the early buffer they had.
He just gets enough of it and puts it around the post, but it was an easy one for Henderson to do it. But it was good play from Sheffield United.
Yeah. Carved out other opportunities apart from the goal. 2 minutes to go at half time, but they are trailing as Manchester United predictably this season coming from behind to lead. In it comes, didn't beat the first man. Corner kick will disappoint Chris Wilder greatly with a set piece there and cleared away out for a throw to the home side.
Nearly half time. Sheffield United 1, Man United 2. A quick comeback from United there.
The near post man, it does frustrate them. Especially Sheffield United, they've been decent on their set plays so far this evening.
Like normally, just there was no elevation from that corner on the right hand side. Sheffield United, though, looking for an equaliser on BBC Radio 5 Live as we near half time. Stevens on this near side the left to McGoldrick coming deep, dragging Lindelof with him. McGoldrick manages to get inside. The return ball from Ampadu. McGoldrick now is overrun that. Slides into the challenge. Wins it away from Matic. Matic felt it. McGoldrick will go from distance. Off his left foot. And it was drifting wide of the goal and out for a goal kick.
Yeah, it's good play from McGoldrick. You thought the ball would run away from him. And then after he does that, maybe he just settles down there because he's got a bit of rush of blood where he's thinking, I'm in the driving seat here. And he has a wild shot with his left foot. But he's had a good first half for Sheffield United. That's what him and Burt have caused Man United a lot of problems.
They were 2 of the 3 changes made by Chris Wilder, who was part of the Sheffield United side who were in the top flight in 1991, picked up just 4 points from their opening 13 games. And in fact, that particular season, they were winless in 16. yet they managed to go on to finish 13th as we're into 2 minutes of added on time. Such a turnaround in this season would require something very, very special for Sheffield United, who are marooned at the bottom of the table, just a point. And in fact, if they were to lose this tonight, they would equal the run of Newport County in 70-71 of the worst record after 13 games of any league season, just 1 point out of 13. That was when Newport were in the old 4th division. To apply for re-election that year. Re-election won't save Sheffield United. In comes the free kick for Manchester United, headed away inside their own penalty area. 2 minutes of added on time on BBC Radio 5 Live. The ball is hit long by Bruno Fernandes, one bounce and out of play it goes. And Chris Wilder's going to have to just try and galvanise them.
Yeah, but they've not done too bad then. I think they've been good in this first half. It's just that them 2 balls over the top of the defence. And we did speak about it earlier, that we felt that they were too high. And with the pace that Man United got out front, you can't beat the pace. You know, these 3 centre-halves are not as quick as Man United centre-forwards. But it was good play from Man United. But they're still in this game.
They are. Just the 1 goal between the two. Sheffield United battling away with McGoldrick. Lindelof, though, stops him. But unfairly and illegally, says referee Michael Oliver. That'll be a free kick. And in the dying embers of stoppage time here at Bramall Lane, with Sheffield United 1, Manchester United 2, it will be a free kick that Fleck is going to take. So everybody has gone forward for those white and red striped shirts of Sheffield United. They're even sending Jagielka, the substitute, forward. The grey shirts of Manchester United.
So it should be nearly half time now. 46 minutes in. United 1, Man United 2. Really good comeback. Looking for Sheffield start. McGoldrick 5 minutes in. Give them a lead, 1-0 lead. Really good start. But Man United with quick 2-5 goals to bring it to 2-1 Manchester United. So Sheffield United 1, Man United 2. So Sheffield United will be frustrated with that, but half time, so I'll be with you in 15 minutes time. But there's United fans, Man United players walking off, and Sheffield United players walking off as well. The half time team talks. Man United go in half time with a 2-1 lead with a good comeback. But unlucky, Sheffield United had a really good start, but unlucky to hit half time. So I'm with you. Time.
Quite evident there. If he was playing for Sheffield United, would that first time, would he have been a little bit more direct and taken less risks? It wanted to prove that he could play, that he had that ability, and the touch wasn't quite good, and he didn't get it out of his feet, and just the speed of play just needed to be a little bit quicker, and yeah, it was a nightmare start for him.
Yeah, well, Manchester United strikers got them back into it. Clinton Morrison, so Siobhan, as a goalkeeper, would have been holding her head in her hands. You were purring with that Rashford equaliser.
It was brilliant. The timing of the pass from Lindelof and the timing of the run from Rashford was sensational, and the touch made the goal. It was brilliant. The touch makes it. I was saying it to Deno in commentary. If he has a touch and he has to go further ahead, he has to run onto it. Maybe the defender can get back at him, and Ramsdale might have his time to set. He gave Ramsdale no chance to set. The touch made it, and then it's a great finish into the bottom corner. As for Martial's goal, he needed that goal for his confidence, but it's a good ball around the corner for Pogba. And as centre forwards, he's the only one who's alive. The defenders are obviously thinking it might go through to Ramsdale. It doesn't. Martial does well, and he managed to score at the second attempt. And so it was good play from the centre forwards there.
Yeah, we'll have lots more to come from the two of you before we go back for second half commentary from Bramall Lane, and then after the final whistle as well. With a couple of social media comments about this as well. Do get in touch with us. It's 85058 on text. At 5 Live Sport on social media. People will try and blame Ollie for that goal, says Stephen, but you can't point fingers at him when professional footballers Henderson and Captain Maguire make a massive mistake. Greg says, why not just start Manchester United away games from 1-0 already? We all know they're going to concede before the now inevitable comeback. So more to come. We will also get reflections on Aston Villa against Burnley, which finished 0-0 earlier on this evening. And let's get the news on 5 Live Sport with Aaron Paul.
On digital, BBC Sounds, smart speaker, online.
This is BBC Radio 5 Live.
More than 2/3 of England's population will be living under Tier 3 coronavirus restrictions from Saturday. following the government's decision to move several eastern and southeastern parts into the highest level of alert. But a member of northern leaders have said they're unhappy that their areas are to remain in Tier 3, citing falling infection rates as evidence that the rules should be relaxed. Elsewhere, and a 6-week lockdown starting on Boxing Day has been agreed by ministers in Northern Ireland. Measures are expected to include the closure of all non-essential retail. Head teachers have warned they face huge logistical challenges in rolling out mass coronavirus testing in secondary schools in England in the new year. The government has announced a staggered return for pupils after Christmas to give school leaders more time to set up the programmes. But Vicky Lindsley, who's a head teacher in North London, says ministers are wrong to ask most students to begin the new term online.
Some schools are running very well. So to say, look, you can't have the students back on the 5th because the lateral testing isn't in place, that just seems wrong to me. Let's get the testing in place as soon as we can. But actually, if locally the infection rates are okay, if the students are in good shape to come back, that's no different to where we were in September.
Boris Johnson has held another telephone conversation with the President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, as UK and EU negotiators continue to try to thrash out a post-Brexit trade deal. Cabinet Minister Michael Gove has told MPs the chance of reaching an agreement this weekend is less than 50%. And British gas workers have voted in favour of strikes in a dispute over pay and conditions. Officials from the GMB union will meet in the coming days to consider possible dates.
Available now on BBC Sounds.
5 Live Boxing with Costello and Buns.
We cover fights, we talk the boxers, the winners, the losers. We go behind closed doors. We go to the Middle Eastern desert. We go to New York. We go to Las Vegas. We go to outdoor stadiums where we're freezing in the UK in front of 90,000 people. And, Mike, we never miss a story.
Yeah, we're across all the issues thrown up by the big fights and the big debates. 5 Live Boxing with Costello and Buns. Find us on BBC Sounds.
So Sheffield United 1, Manchester United 2 at half-time at Bramall Lane. In the early game tonight, Aston Villa and Burnley drew 0-0. That doesn't mean there weren't loads of chances. Villa manager Dean Smith has been speaking to our reporter John Akers.
Dean, how have you not that?
I don't know. We've had enough chances to win probably 2 or 3 games tonight, but just probably the penalty box was our downfall today. We've had good chances. We probably didn't work the goalkeeper as much as we could have with them chances. I think we've had 27 attempts today, which is incredible, and but only 7 on target, and we should be doing better with the quality of players that we've got. And it was just one of them days in front of goal. But I can't be disappointed with the performance. I thought we were excellent.
That's not including the blocks.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but you expect that from Burnley. Their players will put their bodies on the line and defend resolutely, and we just couldn't get it over the line today.
It was one of those days, wasn't it? But plenty to be positive about. What did you like about your performance?
I like the fact that we had to change 40% of our team today. So it's tested the squad for this game today. Douglas Luiz, Matt Cash were both out suspended. Ezri Konsa is out, Ross Barkley's out, Trezeguet's out. So, we've had to make some changes today, and those who have been on the fringe lately have come in and done really well. I know the way that Burnley play, and I know there's going to be a lot of second balls, and we decided to bring in Marvellous as a defensive midfielder alongside John McGinn. And I thought they won the second balls really well, picked them up and looked really composed after that. Our execution at the end just wasn't there tonight. And, you can sometimes have that, but as you say, there's, for me, the positive on the back of, Wolves, it's another clean sheet. And I thought they had a couple of counters in the first half. Chris Woods had a good header. But second half, I never felt like they would score. So, that's a big positive for me that defensively we look really strong.
Well, Aston Villa 11th with 2 games in hand on most of the rest of the teams. And if they win both of them, they could be second. Burnley 4th from bottom on 10 points. Well, Lucy Bronze has been named Best Women's Player at FIFA's 2020 Awards. John Bennett has been watching the virtual red carpet for us this evening, John.
Hello, Ellie.
And she's the first English player to win the prize.
She is. It's a big moment for English football, and she was shocked when it was announced at this virtual ceremony. No reason for her to be shocked, though. Remember, she won a League Cup and Champions League treble with Lyon, the all-conquering Lyon side, before moving to Manchester City and winning the FA Cup in November. She was also shortlisted back in 2019. But she said, "I don't think I have words right now to explain how I'm feeling. if there is anything 2020 has taught us, it's to appreciate every moment you have, never look too far ahead, and live in the here and now. I will appreciate winning this award now and ever, and I will remember this moment for the rest of my life. She was really emotional, and it was a strong category, Ellie, with Pernilla Harder of Chelsea and Wendy Renard, Lucy Bronze's former teammate at Lyon.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Pernilla Harder features in the latest episode of the Players podcast, which you can get right now on BBC Sounds. So yeah, Siobhan, your former England teammate Lucy Bronze winning the big prize. What a big night for her.
Oh, it's a fantastic achievement for her. She's achieved everything in the game now, and she's still got a lot of time ahead of her. She's grown so much as a player time in Lyon. She's won Champions League, she's won League, she's won Cups. And hopefully now she can kind of win something with England, and that's probably the next challenge. And for the young players coming through, to have someone like Lucy to look up to.
I'm back, and thank you for staying on. Sorry I haven't been up. I've been on FaceTime. I'm at 9 grand, but I'm back. But I will be clearing my teeth.
I think as well.
Second half will be a few minutes time. But just Bronze named best women's player. So this is what it says on there. Manchester City defender Lucy Bronze has won Best Women's Player at FIFA's 2020 awards. The 29-year-old defender is the first English player to win the Best Female Football Awards prize. Bronzy beat Denmark's Pernille Harder and France's Wendy Renard to claim the award at a virtual ceremony. That's really good. She's a very good player. She fully deserves that. She's a very good player, and yeah, full of bags of experience, quality. She's just a brilliant player, and I'm glad for her. She won that, and I'm going to get sorted, but I'll be back with you soon. I will be back for you for the second half.
She didn't want to talk too much about England, but she wanted to celebrate the great work she's done with the Netherlands and thank the people there.
And who are the winners in the men's game, John?
Robert Lewandowski, no surprise, won the men's individual award.
Oh, no surprise there. Lewandowski won the individual award. I mean, he's on fire. He's a brilliant player, fantastic player. He's a fantastic striker, scores goals week in, week out, from every direction, every angle. And Lewandowski deserves that by absolutely miles.
Really surprised to get this award. Also nominated with the Leeds United boss Marcelo Bielsa and Hansi Flick, the Bayern Munich boss, who was the big favourite really to win the award. But Jurgen Klopp took the prize. And the Puskás Award for the best goal of the year went to Son Heung-min of Tottenham. You'll remember that amazing, wonderful individual goal against Burnley. So he won the best goal of the year award.
John, thank you very much indeed. Clinton Morrison is at Bramall Lane listening to John as well. You know, when you look at the shortlist of a men's award, Clinton, how many years has it been Ronaldo and Messi, but Lewandowski's beaten them on this one?
Yeah, fully deserved it. Bayern Munich winning the Champions League, and Lewandowski was outstanding. The amount of goals he scored. For me, he was probably the best number 9 around last season. I thought he was superb. His all-round game, and he just gets better with age as well. It's a terrific award to win, because usually it's just the main two, Messi and Ronaldo. So credit to Lewandowski, he was unbelievable.
And Liverpool's dominance as well, domestically, certainly. Klopp, good man, the right man to get that Coach of the Year?
Yeah, I'm happy. Hansi Flick could have got it, but I'm so happy Jurgen Klopp's got it. I've always said, and here now when I'm doing the media stuff, I would have loved to have played for a manager like Jurgen Klopp, but I just wasn't good enough, Ellen. I have to hold my hand up and say I weren't good enough to play for a club like Liverpool, but he's a superb manager and he fully deserves it.
Are you encouraged, Siobhan, by the good representation of English football? I mean, we'll claim Serena Wiedmann for now. Does that feel encouraging to you?
Yeah, definitely. I think the game's growing so much, so rapidly, and it's a fantastic time. And I think you look at all the young girls that now start playing football and have got these role models that they can see on TV, they can watch playing week in, week out, they can have posters of them on their wall. That's something that I couldn't do when I was younger. And it's a great side for women's football, and hopefully with the home Euros coming up as well. And yeah, it's an incredible time to be involved with the Lionesses.
Absolutely. As somebody's pointed out on social media, Lucy Bronze is now Lucy Gold after that award tonight. Just a word as well, Clinton, about another story that broke this afternoon. The Premier League saying it hopes to start permanent concussion substitution trials from January. That's after IFAB, football's lawmakers, approved their use yesterday. We
So I keep getting up and back and forwards. I will be sitting down now. I won't be getting up anymore.
Head injuries and so much
So
focus
I
as
don't know
well
whether
on
Chris
that.
Wilder making any changes in
What do you think
the
of
second
this
half.
idea
I
of
mean, he had to make an
playing
early one first half with Burge getting an injury. Phil Jackal had to come on. But I don't think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will be making any changes yet. In the second half, I think he might wait until 60 minutes and then he might make some changes to rest players because games are coming quick and quick and fast. So yeah. So it's half time still.
Yeah, this should. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Siobhan.
Oh, yeah.
No, I agree with you. Anna. It should have happened ages ago. But go on, Siobhan. Sorry.
Right, we're ready for the second half. Man United come out first out of the tunnel
their well-being and their
for the second half. Both teams are out.
Put it in place and get the safety of the players as the paramount priority.
Both teams are out here for the second half.
Siobhan, thank you very much indeed.
Man United have a 2-1 lead here.
Chamberlain at full time. Just a couple of other pieces of news, or one piece of news really, as far as cricket was concerned. India closing day one of their first test against Australia.
Solskjaer there with a smile.
33 for 6.
He wouldn't have been smiling early in the game, but he's smiling now.
To commentary of day 2.
His team have turned it around quickly in the first half.
Right, let's head back to Bramall Lane. Eventful first half, I think it's fair to say. Ian Dennis, what have we got in store in the second half?
Well, Manchester United will hope that they can hang on to this.
Man United should win this now. Man United should definitely win this now.
Back on level.
Just keep it simple. Just keep the ball and just
1 point that they've been able
should win this now.
Pick up this season. Just 1 point out of a possible 36 this season. As the Sheffield United anthem rings around an empty Bramall Lane.
Second half will be kicking off very, very shortly.
But at least it's dry. Neither side has made a change at half time. So I'll run through the two teams for you. The white and red striped shirts of Sheffield United, the black shorts, as the game is restarted. So Sheffield United, they've been here, they're defending that two-tiered Bramall Lane end. That's where the away supporters normally go. And they're attacking the Kop end. So they're playing from left to right.
So United with a 2-1 lead here. Second half is kicked off, is underway.
Egan, Baldock, Ampadu, Fleck.
Sheffield United have actually had more attempts than United have.
Baldock and Stevens, of course.
Sheffield United have had 7 attempts on goal. United have had 7.
Ollie Burke. For Manchester United,
well, they've had more on target than Manchester United have had more on target than Sheffield United.
All in orange, luminous orange, away towards our right-hand side. He's in goal. Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Lindelof, and Telles is the defence for Manchester United. The midfield is Pogba and Matic, and then you've got Fernandes, Martial, Rashford, and Greenwood. Cleared then by Ramsdale. Burke with the chest off. Pogba heads it forward. Matic reaches Greenwood to Fernandes.
United should win this now. Just keep it simple. Keep the ball. Don't make any silly mistakes. And just keep Sheffield United at bay. That's all you've got to do.
Yeah, he was.
Man United fans will expect them to win this now. They've got themselves in front from behind, so they've done the hard work. So just got to keep them at bay.
A little bit stiff after that half-time interval. BBC Radio 5 Live. Sheffield United taking the lead. Manchester United coming from behind to lead 2-1, and now they've been awarded this free kick.
It's a free kick to Manchester United. It's either going to be a Fernandes or a Pogba or someone like that, or Rashford to take it. We've got a lot of options.
10 yards, in fact, in from that touch.
Got a lot of options.
So Telles will wrap his left foot around this.
Telles is going to take it.
Maguire's up from the back, and it comes now from Telles. Martial with a looping header, and it drifts wide and out for a goal kick to Sheffield United.
To Sheffield United goal kick.
We were talking
2-1 still to Manchester United.
Chris Wilder and how the fact that he needs and how he should get that support. He's got it from his owner, and quite right. If they do drop out, he deserves that opportunity to bring them back. The one thing it does do for Sheffield United, and you know, second season syndrome, call it what you will, but after that result earlier of Aston Villa 0, Burnley 0, when you see teams sometimes struggling, I often think about the job that Sean Dyche continues to do at Burnley.
You're right.
And this season,
Agree.
probably more than
Absolutely
ever, with
agree.
the lack of investment that they
Really
have.
do.
Yet he still manages. He's the one thing that you look at Burnley and you think, well,
Great.
Sean Dyche is there.
Yeah.
He'll always be in the Premier League.
Yes.
That's what you're thinking. And they didn't start that well. They had a huge result the other night against Arsenal. This is another big result.
Yeah, totally
And I
agree.
think it's all-
Totally
you've got
agree with
great
you there.
players, but it's all down to Sean Dyche. And I think that
Sean
could be the
Dyche
same
is
way with
a
Sheffield
superb
United
manager.
with Wilder.
Superb. He's incredible. The budget that Burnley have got, and he's still keeping Burnley out of the bottom three. And they've got probably they haven't spent any money in the summer, Burnley. Nothing. They've got the same squad as they had last season. They've got probably the lowest budget in the league. And Sean Dyche is working wonders with his team. Wonders. He makes his team look. He makes his individuals. How do I put it? He makes his team look unbelievable, hard to beat, really hard working, hard to beat, put everything into it. It's a short, as you saw today against Aston Villa, they blocked everything, played off the line, a few off the line, cleared away. Every time they lost the ball, they got back and wanted to had the fight and the commitment. And I think Sean Dyche is a brilliant manager. He gets the best out of his players, and so yeah, I think Sean Dyche is such a good manager. I think he deserves every credit what he's done at Burnley. And he's carry on doing it. He grinds results. He gets results. He finds results. He finds a way that he can get his team to get results, even if they're not playing very well. He can get a point. He gets something out of games. I mean, after beating Arsenal, it's given them confidence. So yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good for Burnley now. It's not like. It's not comfortable at the minute. Still 17th, still fighting relegation. But I think Burnley will fight. I don't think Burnley will get relegated this season. I really don't. I really do. I really do.
The throw goes straight to Pogba, and he holds onto the ball and he turns, and then another nice spin away there by Pogba. A little flick inside by Fernandes. Greenwood was taken out, picked up by Rashford. Again, good refereeing. The ball played through to Martial. Here is Rashford. Oh, what a clinical goal that's
Rashford has scored for Manchester United. A lovely counter-attack. A lovely, lovely finish again from Marcus Rashford. And it's surely game, set and match. It's Sheffield United 1, Man United 3. And they've got all to do now, Sheffield United.
The way he spins around,
brilliant play from Paul Pogba. Brilliant play. Running with the ball. A lovely spin to get away from his man and running up the pitch. Find Rashford and a lovely finish in the back of the net. And Man United are winning 3-1. And it's comfortable for them now. That early scare has been withdrawn, and now Man United should be comfortable now to seal this win and go up to 6 in the table, or joint 5th with Everton, and only a point behind 3rd with Southampton. So Rashford with a double. He's on his hat trick here.
And to play the advantage and to full effect. I mean, no wonder he's regarded as one of the best referees, because again, that was just top class refereeing.
Unbelievable counter that was from Manchester United. Lovely play by Pogba. Lovely finish by Rashford. And that's his double. And that should be game, set and match for them.
That's where Paul Pogba, not lets himself down, but he just done something brilliant. And then he tries to do it again, and then Sheffield United nearly punish him there.
But you think that attack for Manchester
should be one now. Should be game, set and match now.
Really, out on that left-hand side, didn't it? And then with Pogba able to turn, brings it away. The little flick there by Bruno Fernandes as McGoldrick tries to take a darting run into the near post, and it's seen behind for a corner kick.
Well, yeah, you're right then. It was from Sheffield
United.
So
Sheffield United 1, Manchester United 3. 2 goals for Rashford, 1 for Martial. Turned it completely around. The early scare has been forgotten about, and they are surely going to win this. They've got plenty of time to score more now.
Kick on that far side, and Purdue is going to take it in front of the Cop.
It should be one of those seasons for Sheffield United that they get themselves in a very good position with the lead, and then they give it away. They give it away too easily.
Again, look at the eagerness there, Bruno Fernandes, just wanting to take a quick throw. They put the bit between the teeth after what was a sluggish start. Let's not forget that Manchester United.
Man United always have a sluggish start, and then the midway through the first half they come alive. In the second half they come even more alive, and they start playing the really good football. So just how Manchester United are playing at the minute.
Been a bit sloppy.
How they're doing it.
But it was brilliant play that was to make the goal beforehand.
So Manchester United now lead by 3.
We're going to get a drink, and it's still 3-1 to Manchester United. Hopefully I don't miss a goal.
To replicate the scoreline here of last November, they're going to have to somehow conjure up 2 goals. But the threat has faded from the home side. You know, the first half, Fleck had that opportunity. Burke had a low shot that was saved. But you just sense more goals are going to come from the away team. Bruno Fernandes now running forward. He rolls it to Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka on the overlap. That was stopped. Comes out towards Pogba. Pogba goes square. Telles. Is he going to shoot? Scored a few goals at Porto. Bruno Fernandes on the stretch was Greenwood. Might fall to Martial. Taken in the challenge away from him by Fleck. And Fleck goes back for Sheffield United to Robinson, who hits that long ball forward to Burke. But it's easily dealt with by Wan-Bissaka, bounces off his chest, plays it to Pogba, and now to Matic. Matic loses out to Burke, coming back, but there was Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United are in control.
No, they are in control. It's difficult. As you said, that goal is kind of put the dampener on Sheffield United. You come out second half and you're thinking we're still in this game, and then it's a mistake from Ramsdale, because watching the replay, then he should save that. It goes under his body, and now it's going to be all Man United. And when Sheffield United do come out, the attacking players Man United have, they're going to punish them.
There was 8 times where clubs had scored 5 in a row away from home with at least 3 goals, but that piece of history, not just, that's top flight history as well. For Manchester United to score at least 3 goals in 6 consecutive away games, they are such a threat. They could actually get more.
I think Man U will get more. They're so good. They've got world-class players on that pitch. Quality everywhere. I think they will score more. After they might get another 2. And just dump Sheffield United away. Just
got to see that first goal by Marcus Rashford as well. It was a super strike.
Rashford is so clinical in front of goal. So clinical. He is. He's been so good for Man United this season. Being their top players with Fernandes as well.
Ball in, and it's volleyed behind.
It's been world class for Man United to turn it around so quickly, and the momentum is with them now, and they're on top. They're really on top. And I think Rashford will get his hat trick.
His first senior hat trick against Leipzig in the Champions League earlier this season. He's sensing one here. 11 minutes into the second half, Manchester United leading by 3-1.
I will be doing one tomorrow night. I'll be doing the Bristol City and Preston North End game. So join me for that one.
Bunched up around the penalty spot. Corner kick for Manchester United. Telles to take it. Left-hand side. Pogba peels away. Comes out to Bruno Fernandes. Hits it on the volley.
I'll be coming on 8 o'clock kickoff.
Yeah, and even the one I remember he scored against Aston Villa as well.
That's tomorrow night. So join me for that.
Yeah, you got to have great technique to score from that when it's coming across you. But Bruno Fernandes has done, to be fair.
On that occasion, though, it wasn't Scholes-esque.
No, it was Morrison-esque.
No. Clinton was telling me at half-time how he really enjoyed playing here for Sheffield Wednesday in the Steel City derby.
Good, always a good atmosphere.
Oh, it's very, very special when United and Wednesday from Sheffield collide. Notice she scored 7 goals in just over 50 appearances for Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah, I went there a bit. It wasn't my best, if I'm going to say to you. We went there and I thought it would be... I did enjoy it. It was a brilliant football club, a huge football club with great fans, but I didn't have my best time in front of goal. I'd say I went there...
So 3-1 to Manchester United.
I wish I...
Superb finishing from Rashford and Martial.
We would have scored a lot more goals.
We're not going to get onto the age thing again, by the way.
Yeah, because if we get onto the age thing, I think I've got you on one, but I'm going to leave that.
Going to keep it up your sleeve.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it for another day.
Reaching the 60-minute mark.
12 minutes into the second half, Manchester United are leading by 3-1.
Fully deserved.
The ball forward.
Been so clinical and so creative. When you've got Pogba and Fernandes playing together in midfield, what a duo.
And it'll just be left there on that left-hand side for Stevens to take it. For Sheffield United, who 15 Premier League games without a win since they beat Chelsea back in July.
Unfortunate, very unfortunate.
Towards McGoldrick, headed away.
Such a brilliant last season. Sheffield United were brilliant, and a brilliant season last season.
Comes down to
just missed out the Europa League places, did the impossible. In this season, they've just had a lot of injuries. Haven't spent in the summer, haven't strengthened the squad. And when you don't strengthen the squad in the Premier League, you're going to go down, unfortunately. And when you've got your best players out, that makes it even more hard to grab results.
Manchester United on the counter-attack. Bruno Fernandes running forward, looking towards Martial, and that was a timely interception by Jagielka.
Good defending there by Jagielka, the experienced centre-back.
We've got some defending to do. Sheffield United come forward.
Next ever player, England at national. Bags of experience.
Yeah, that is the threat. You're right. When Sheffield United go forward, there's not that pace what Man United have. There, Bruno Fernandes, he actually picks the wrong pass. He's got Greenwood outside of him, and he tries the difficult pass to Martial, but good defending from Jagielka.
Ball on this near side. Baldock goes further back. Jagielka, and now played forward by Egan, out towards that left-hand side. Stevens has made the run on the inside from Jack Robinson, but it goes out of play for a throw. And half an hour remains.
Half an hour remains.
The fixtures coming up.
Still could be another.
Sheffield United, Brighton away on Sunday. Everton at
home. Another goal.
Burnley away and Crystal Palace away for a side rooted at the bottom of the Premier League. Manchester United, well, they've got a League Cup quarter-final as well as their festive league fixtures to deal with. That's away at Everton next Wednesday. We'll have that one for you live on BBC Radio 5 Live at Goodison Park. Before then, Leeds United at home on Sunday, Leicester away on Boxing Day, and Wolves at home.
Some good fixtures across Boxing. Some good fixtures across the Christmas period. Some really good fixtures ahead. Can't wait.
They go second, so this is going to take them to that fringes of Leicester City, Southampton, and Tottenham and Liverpool, who are the top four.
It's consistency with Man United. Then that's the only thing.
Man United need consistency if they want to go with the top. If they want to go for the title, they need to have consistency. Man United, they need to perform week in, week out, consistently performing really well. They're consistent, Man United, they really are. One weekend they can be unbelievable, next weekend they'll be absolutely awful. It's just they're very consistent. They need to have that consistency where week in, week out they're performing at the same level. If they work on champ for the Premier League
with his
title.
Assistant Alan Neil, he turns. Doesn't look to the dugout because, of course, the substitutes are socially distanced in the main stand.
Half an hour left in the second half
in
this game.
And it balloons away off him, and it's caught by Aaron Ramsdale, all in yellow, away towards our left-hand side. But
probably with both teams making change. You can see Ollie talking to his staff. They got a lot of games coming up, Man United, so he can rest a few players now.
Yeah. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has to make changes because he needs to rest them. Games coming thick and fast. He needs to rest his big players for the big fixtures coming up.
Shaw, Juan Mata, and Donny van der Beek.
Being a crazy football, so many fixtures coming thick and fast.
McGoldrick here on BBC Radio 5 Live for Sheffield United and Rashford. And one of the players going to be coming on is Luis Mousset, who's
Luis Mousset is coming on for Sheffield United, the French international.
So far, the former Bournemouth striker.
Hasn't scored in a while. Hasn't played in a while either.
He actually scored in the corresponding game here last November when it was 3-3. It's 3-1 to Manchester United. So Mousset makes his way down from the main stand. McGoldrick on the ball now on this right-hand side. Stopped by Maguire. McGoldrick drops to his knees. A wag of the index finger of the right hand by Maguire saying there was no foul. The ball goes behind. Manchester United thought it was a goal kick, but the assistant on this near side has said it's a corner kick. So corner kick.
Man, should be comfortable in the second half. I really have to work hard, really.
It's Sheffield United 1.
Been all easy. I can't say it's been easy for Manchester United all the game because in the first 5 minutes it was a scare. They didn't start really well, but after that, when they got the equaliser, they've been really good. Man United have.
That might well have curled all the way in.
It looked like he misjudged it. It looked like he was coming, and then it just had a bit of curl on it, and it would have gone in, or maybe hit the crossbar and gone to safety.
It was dropping quite quick. It required the touch from Henderson just to touch it behind for another corner kick. Now the change will be made, and it will be The substitute being substituted. Jagielka
coming off.
First half for the
Who came on in the first half for
the player who
injured
Berger.
But he's coming off.
Sheffield United, I
Jagielka.
would imagine they're going to go to a flat back
Mousset's
four.
coming on.
Mousset comes on, looking for the two
Striker.
goals to try and get something from this game. They're 3-1 down. Corner kick on that far side. Again, it's another in-swinger delivered towards the far post. It's headed back, headed up in the air by Teles, headed further away by Pogba, headed back inside the penalty area. Flags up on this near side.
Offside.
It'll be a free kick to Manchester United. Still, they lead by 3-1.
Yeah, still 3-1.
Defending there. They
might get another goal, but they don't need to go for it. They've got a 2-goal advantage. They just need to keep things simple and just don't do any mistakes in the back, and he'll be fine. Get 3 points, move
As a
on.
youngster, if you get that as a youngster, it'd be hard to accept. But I think Phil knows Sheffield United need to get back into the game.
Yeah, that was.
It'll be difficult for them to get back in the game. I mean, when United's not leaving anything with Sheffield United really at the back.
Well, have they gone? Has Basham just gone back to his position in the 3? I have to check on that. That would leave them a little bit light in the midfield.
No, I don't know. I think just one. He'll go, and then it'll be Fleck and Ampadu, and McGoldrick will drop back the players at 10, and then have Burke and Mousset up front.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, because that's what they've done a few times. So, yeah, McGoldrick's in a deeper role.
Yeah, so they still have the.
If there's any Man United fans on here, you'll be happy. You've turned it around from that bit scared at the start, and he goes 6th place in the table with the games in hand.
BBC Radio 5 Live. Southampton, Manchester City on Saturday. That's our next live football for you. 5 Live Sport with Mark Chapman.
I think Southampton will give Man City a good game.
The build-up will
Man
start.
City will.
It should be an entertaining game.
Well, it should have really beat West Brom. They're all over them, but I think Southampton will give Man City a really good game. St Mary's. Southampton are a very good side, 3rd in the league. So I think it won't be easy. It won't be easy for Manchester City, that's for sure. I think Southampton will give them a good game.
Chelsea
for sure.
West Ham. And then Tuesday and Wednesday we have the League Cups. There's still so much live football to look forward to on BBC Radio 5 Live.
All the Carabao Cup's on next Wednesday.
The ball out towards Green.
So yeah, I'll be doing that, I think, next week. But anyway, focus on there this weekend first.
Control of the ball.
Then next week.
Outside of his right boot, lifts it to Teles, plays on this near side to Rashford, holding the width.
It's only Christmas in 7 days, so
to Martial,
well, 8 days. Well, 7 days tomorrow.
Area. Martial with the ball at his feet. Behind him is Rashford. Here he is. Striker with 2 goals and a 3 for Manchester United. Wan-Bissaka forward to Bruno Fernandes, the interception. Greenwood will try and win it back and succeeds. Greenwood now right-hand side of the area. Behind him is Fernandes. Fernandes waits. Wan-Bissaka got on the overlap. They're overloaded on that right-hand side. Greenwood now in field to Bruno Fernandes.
I think Man United will score the goal.
Still yet to deliver the ball. And it comes now towards Pogba. Interception.
They're not finished yet, that's for sure.
Bruno Fernandes gets it back. But they are the ones who are dictating the game, Clinton Morris.
Yeah, they've got the momentum now, the confidence by United now.
Rashford, Matty.
It's like a training match, really, now.
So they've got a lot of good players that can keep the football, and that's why it's hard. It's difficult for Sheffield
Just keep the ball now. Just keep the ball. Tara and Sheffield United out.
Here is Rashford loses out to Basham, and Baldock helps him out. 2 exchange passes, still back towards Basham, but because of the pressing there from Rashford and Martial, they have to go back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale clears for Sheffield United over the head of Burke towards Mousset. Rolls down his chest. Challenge was a very good one from Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka's a very, very good right back. Hard to get past. Very solid right back. He gets forward well as well.
By Ramsdale, standing up at his near post, rocked back a little bit with the ferocity of the shot.
Wan-Bissaka's very solid defender. He's frustrates attackers because he's hard to get past.
You can't do that with Wan-Bissaka.
Very solid, very good as well, getting forward. Very good sign for Manchester United. Seems to come for sure.
Referee just watching on. It is the throw. Taking the time to take it on that far side. We're midway through the second half on BBC Radio 5 Live, also available on BBC Sounds, and it goes at a play for a throw to Sheffield United. Talking of BBC Sounds, you might want to listen to all about Jen Beattie, the Arsenal and Scotland defender, talking with Ailey Barber about her breast cancer diagnosis. That will be an emotional listen. It stands alone on BBC Sounds. If you want to just search about that, all about Jen Beattie, available, as you can find almost anything through BBC Sounds. Coming forward now on this near side.
Still a long time to go in the second half. Anything can happen, really. Man United could just
roll.
either just settle for the 3-1 or go for it. I don't know, but if I was on a good Solskjaer, I would just calm down and just keep the ball and just frustrate Sheffield United and just keep it simple. Don't have to go for it too. Don't go for it. Just, like, go for it, but don't do it too much. Just keep the ball.
Brilliant. And when they
That's what I would do.
forward and on the counter attack, they've looked really good. It's been comfortable. Sheffield United haven't really created anything like they did in the first half.
Manchester United lead by 3-1.
Sheffield United, the difference between these two sides is Sheffield United haven't got much quality. Man United got a lot of quality, so you know you can say this was coming. Even when Sheffield United were winning, I knew that Man United will win this. I knew it because there's so much quality in that Man United side. That score.
By Aaron Ramsdale, and also there's live coverage of the Copa Libertadores of Nacional against River Plate, and coverage starts at 12:20. River lead 2-0 from the first leg, so you can see that tonight for any night owls. Will that include you, Clinton Morrison?
Maybe.
Yeah.
20 minutes to go in the second half. It's still Sheffield United 1, Man United 3. Rashford with third in the second half. Really good finish. Clinical, that's what you call him. Clinical striker.
Out from behind, that might be the first yellow card of the game. Indeed it is. So Egan has shown the yellow card, the Sheffield United captain. You want to have another little spruce up as you walk in the door?
Nah, forget that. No, it's all it's 4-0. It was just for you, Denham. It was just for you. That's why I spruced up.
Oh, I feel blessed. 20 minutes to go in this game. Sheffield United 1, Manchester United 3. Now, this free kick is fractionally left of centre, and it's 30 yards out from goal. You've got Pogba, you've got Matic.
Really good lineup there. Really good lineup there. Really good lineup there. Unbelievable lineup there for the free kick taker.
To Rashford, I think it's more his range, but I can see
Fernandes should take it. Yeah, Fernandes should take it.
I could be wrong there, though.
Well, it's certainly not going to be Matic. Rashford is also there. Don't think it's going to be Pogba.
Probably Rashford.
Sheffield United have got everybody back by Musset.
I don't know.
It is Rashford. Hits it almost like Ronaldo-esque, striking the valve of the ball, and he hit it quite low into the wall, and Sheffield United have dealt with it.
Hit the wall, so poor free kick by Rashford. He tried to do a Ronaldo technique, but it didn't work really. Didn't do really work, but
yeah, because I just thought it's a bit too far out for Bruno Fernandes.
19 minutes remain of normal time.
Second half's gone quick.
Still no
really
sign
quick
of any activity on that Manchester United bench, although he's saying that, as Juan Mata just come and got the call. Yes, he has, because I think the orange bib might be coming off and Juan Mata might be coming on.
So Juan Mata might be coming on.
Onto the field of
Mata's
play
coming on, I think.
for Manchester United.
Man United. He was coming off to replace him.
Rashford waits to take the throw on this near side, level with the penalty area on the left. In fact, he'll now leave it for Tellez. It was 2-1 at half time, and then Rashford bagging his second 6 minutes into the second period. They've got that cushion, they've got the buffer. Manchester United have been threatening on the break. Again,
Man United really good on the break, though.
This time was Fleck. He's
really good on the break.
A yellow card. If you look at his record last season, and this is certainly, well, it's 6 yards or so up from the left corner of the penalty area, but it's much more of a shooting distance if Bruno Fernandes fancies curling one in.
Yeah, Ramsdale won't be happy if he gets beaten from here, but you have seen Bruno Fernandes score from here.
So Manchester United are going to be making a change. Juan Mata's getting his final instructions. Bruno Fernandes, though, with his right foot, or Tellez for the cross from the left. It's Bruno Fernandes. He goes for goal, and it comes off the legs of Ampadu and goes almost into the top tier of what is normally the away end at Lane.
Fernandes' free kick went well over the bar.
Play goes for a corner
into the
kick.
stands.
Corner kick then to Manchester
Came
United.
off, I think it was a Sheffield United defender. Went blazed over the bar.
Brewster is going to be coming on.
Ryan Brewster's coming on for Sheffield United, the ex. Well, he's a Liverpool loanee. Not for Liverpool, an ex-Swansea player last season. He played for Swansea last season, very good player. He was in Championship, but hasn't really worked out for him for Sheffield United, really.
well wide.
Since he's come.
Play it
The sport wasn't it £30 million spent for something.
What have you made of Graham Brewster?
Yeah, he hasn't really had a lot of game time. I think he came in, he hadn't really, he probably picked up an injury before he came in. Not really, he joined them late, not really at the pre-season. But I think if you give him chances, then he will score goals. It's just,
he's a good player.
He hasn't managed to get in.
Graham Brewster played well for Swansea last season in the Championship. He scored goals, so clinical, he's clinical.
With him and Burke. So he hasn't really had opportunities. But I think if he gets opportunities, he can score goals, Brewster.
That's Clinton Morrison, who certainly knows what it's like to put the ball in the back of the net during his time with Crystal Palace, Birmingham, Coventry, Sheffield Wednesday, amongst others, and of course the Republic of Ireland. Brewster has come on for Burke, and Juan Mata has just replaced Mason Greenwood.
Mason Greenwood's off, and Juan Mata's on for Manchester
United. After coming off, and what it means now is that Mata will just drop back into midfield, and at the minute he's going to go onto that right-hand side with Fernandes and Rashford in behind Martial as Manchester United play 4-2-3-1. But Mata, with 16 minutes remaining, getting a run out here.
Yeah.
The
won this now, definitely for sure. I can't see any surprise or shocks.
Just a little step over.
Can't see it at all.
To the edge of the penalty area.
Sheffield United create nothing in the second half.
Mata with a cutback. Martial is there. And Sheffield United have managed to get the ball away.
Close. That could have been a 4-5 United, but could have been there by Sheffield United. Got it away. That could have easily been a fourth.
Back to Bruno Fernandes. His ball, the outside of the boot to Mata, is sensational. Only probably he can do it on the football pitch alongside Paul Pogba. Mata does well, but Ramsdale gets a hand. And
good save by Ramsdale.
Great block from John Egan there before Martial tapped it into the net.
Mata stopped. Ampadu falls over, ball towards McGoldrick, lays it off out towards that far side. Mousset, the return to McGoldrick. He went to go on the inside of Telles, who was covering in the central area, the left back, and he stopped him. Pogba now hits that ball over the top towards Rashford. Rashford, I thought, might have been offside. The flag stays down. Manchester United.
Rashford gets third here in the game.
A quarter of an hour to go.
He deserves it, I think.
Stopped there by Basham.
Please for him if he gets that trick.
Just playing in that slightly withdrawn role, a little bit deeper there for McGoldrick.
Scored two excellent goals, two excellent finishes. Clinical. That's what you call him.
Keep the ball in play.
Clinical.
And back towards Dean Henderson. And that mistake by Dean Henderson that led to the Sheffield United goal after 5 minutes seems an awful long time ago.
15 minutes to go in the second half in this game. Still 3-1 to Manchester United.
In control.
Yeah,
just comfortable, really comfortable now.
Obviously, he won't forget about it because he knows it was his big opportunity and he's obviously made a mistake. But you have to put it out of the back of your mind and move on, and he has done that after that mistake.
Maguire to Telles.
All keepers make mistakes. All keepers do.
Plays it back to Maguire.
Even the best in the world make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes in sport. We've just got to forget about it and move on.
Sheffield United doing all the chasing. BBC Radio 5 Live. If you missed it in the first half, we've got the big fight for you on Saturday, early hours of Sunday.
Oh yeah, the big fight.
Super middleweight title for Callum Smith, who's from Liverpool, against Mexico's Sal Canelo Alvarez. 4 o'clock in the morning on BBC
4 o'clock in the morning, mate.
Do
you think I'm going to be doing a live stream at 4 o'clock in the morning to do a boxing? No, thank you. I'll be asleep.
3-1 to Manchester United still, 5 Live.
I've got to go to work in the morning, so I don't think I'll be doing a 4 o'clock live stream in the morning. No. Maybe if I wasn't at work, I would do it, but I'm at work until Christmas now. So, part-time job.
Henderson to Manchester United.
I'm working a lot of hours next week. 9 to 6 every day next week. So I'm not looking forward to it, but when Thursday comes, I'll be happy.
Maguire.
When Wednesday comes, I'll be happy.
Had to accelerate into the challenge.
I'm off Christmas Eve, Boxing Day, in Saturday, in Sunday. No, I'm off Saturday.
Martial with a cross, first time effort by Mata.
Unlucky by Mata. Good save by Ramsdale. He's kept United in it. Well, he's kept the scoreline like low. Not.
That's what I mean. Look at the 1 and 2 touch they build up from the.
He's kept the score at 3-1. That's for sure.
And he's got runners now.
Ramsdale's a really good keeper. Really good keeper.
The technique from Mata was even
He's been Sheffield United's best player this season, I think.
Danny van der Beek.
He's kept him in so many games.
Coming on, the Dutch international. Maguire, no foul, says the referee. Now he says there was a foul. So Van der Beek will be coming on. And we'll be seeing who's going to be coming off. Manchester United just
the change for Manchester United.
Cavani, of course, was still missing with that muscle injury. He's still to come back into the equation.
Cavani's out with injury, but hopefully he's back soon. He's an important player. And the Manchester United team, he gives something different up front.
So far tonight, haven't you?
Could be wrong now, can't I?
I know you brought me some chocolates. I'm going to be asking you for the lottery numbers before we. I could do with a pre-Christmas boost.
That would be a big boost, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm not talking about the chocolate bar.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Just over 10 minutes to go. Manchester United lead.
Yeah, win it now. Got 3 points, Man U. Go to 6th place. Brilliant. Joint 5th with Everton. So yeah, really good night for Manchester United. Not so at the start of the game, but when they got the level out, they just looked a different team.
Appeals for handball. Given free kick then to Manchester United. And you're right, it is Bruno Fernandes who's going to.
Bruno Fernandes coming off.
Well,
another good game. Another excellent game.
15 goals and 11 assists.
Another excellent game from Bruno Fernandes. He's never had a poor game since he's come to Manchester United. He's been so consistent in that team. He's never had a poor game. Never.
Where would you place a potential title challenge then for Manchester United? Because there's been so much said, so many negatives about Manchester United, yet they're going to be there or thereabouts. They're on the fringe of the top 4 with this result.
I said it before, and a lot of people laughed at me but I just thought, I looked at the table and thought they've got a few games in hand. And I'm looking at this season, and it's a difficult and a strange season. Then it's not like when we've had it over previous years, where it's Liverpool and Man City. It's been a 2-way battle, and I just believe that the squad that Man United have, if they can keep everyone
strong squad, Man United have
in January. They've got a great opportunity, just the way the season's going, and they have got a lot of quality in that team as well.
Clinton Morrison on BBC Radio 5 Live. 10 minutes of normal time remain. Manchester United still leading by 3 goals to 1.
Any team can win the title this season. It's a strange old season. Because Man City aren't performing really well. Chelsea are a bit of a stumble. And any team can win their league this season. Any team that are in the top half of the table, like Wolves down to from 10th to 1st, any team can win it. So I'm not shutting out any team that are in that top 10. I'm in that, like from 10th to 1st. I'm not shutting out any team because any team can win it this season. It's a funny old year. 10 minutes to go exactly to go in this game.
As he so often does.
Man United got well-earned 3 points and a big 3 points as well. They've moved from 9th to 6th. So 3 places up to 6th now.
Stevens.
Really good that is. But I'm going to socially be pleased with this team after a shaky start in that early stage of the first start. But yeah, they've deserved it when they got level. They've just been clinical. Good to score more yet. Could be more in this game.
Mata still there attacking. Van der Beek now. Martial's in the penalty area, and coming across there was Egan. But the ball was on for that first time one for Rashford, and he would have been in on goal.
Yeah, Van der Beek doesn't see the pass. It's unusual because he usually got the vision. If that's Fernandes, he does pick that pass. It was a great run from Rashford. He timed it brilliantly, and that would have been his hat trick.
9 minutes to go in this second half. Sorry.
Tonight he's been clinical in front of goal as Marcus Rashford, as Brewster spreads play out towards the left-hand side. We've got 8 minutes of normal time remaining. There'll be at least 3 minutes of added on time given the amount of substitutions.
Yeah.
Brewster.
He might get another goal, but I think they'll be out with a 3-1 win, to be honest.
Penalty area. And this is a direct free kick.
Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, like my video if you haven't already. I'm trying to get 20 subscribers before Christmas. So please hit that subscribe button. I'd much appreciated. A lot.
Conversation. He's much taller of a Goldrick than Brewster.
I'm only 4 away from 20 now, so please subscribe. Much appreciated. A lot.
3-1 up. They've got every grey shirt back inside the penalty area. They've got.
I don't want to concede another goal because it'll be a bit of a scare, really.
Martial's now added to it, so they've also got an 8-man wall there. And Brewster, in fact, is the one who's going to place this down. So it's either going to be Brewster or Fleck.
So coming out with the free kick here. Brewster behind the ball and Fleck.
Fleck leaves it. It is going to be Brewster. He's right-footed into the top of the wall. Cannons out. Picked up by Stevens on the far side, the left.
Solid defender there by Man United.
Delivers the cross to Brewster with his back to goal. Can't turn. Robinson plays it back out to McGoldrick. Holds the width left-hand side. McGoldrick inside. Fleck looking to turn. Doesn't get any change out of Lindelof. And Van der Beek will clear for Manchester United. BBC Radio 5 live in the closing stages here. Stevens to Fleck on the left-hand side. 4 up on the edge of the area. Egan wants the ball played forward. He's made the run. Instead, it's switched out to Baldock. Baldock now with a cross. In comes the cross, and Egan had stayed forward, and his looping header goes out.
Sheffield United been poor in the second half. There's been no creativity. There's been no chance created. There's just been nothing up front for them. First half, they were unbelievable. Then the first 5 minutes, Sheffield United were like completely different team that I've seen this season. Completely different Sheffield United team I've seen this season. But second half, they've been awful. They've lacked everything, lacked creativity. Just lacked like intense, like just lacked intensity, just lacked commitment, just everything. Since United, since Man United got the leveller, Sheffield United have just dropped their heads and just
to achieve 10 straightaway wins in the league in the top.
The heads drop and just.
Hotspur in 1960, Chelsea in 2008.
It's a shame.
And Manchester City in 2017.
I thought it was going to be a night where I really thought this was going to be Sheffield United's night where they're going to start winning games, and I thought this could be one of the big nights for them, but hasn't happened for them again. Haven't won in a lot of games now since Chelsea last season when they won 3-0.
Now they're looking to try and cut them out to see out the 3 points, and we're on air till.
They should win now. 25 minutes to go.
Gary Flintoff is going to make his.
They're not going to concede 2 goals now, Man United. Been very, very surprised if they do, but. Sheffield United don't look like they're going to score another goal. Even if they play all night, they look like they're not going to score a goal.
James is going to be coming on for Manchester.
So another chance for Manchester United. James is going to come on.
Just when you think that of all the running you've had to contend with, and you're going to get a speed merchant like Daniel James coming on for the closing stages, you would think Rashford to come off.
Yeah, Rashford on watch here, but probably Rashford. Got another big game on the weekend against Leeds.
Yeah.
But he can't get his hat.
Oh, Man United and Leeds on Saturday. Interesting game. Leeds obviously thrashed Newcastle 5-2 last night. So they'll have momentum, they'll have confidence. So they'll definitely give United a good game. But I do expect Man United to beat Leeds at home, but you never know. Man United aren't very good at home, so you can't shut out Leeds at all. Leeds are very good at counter-attacking side.
For a victory.
They always put off against the big side, so yeah, you can't write off Leeds, that's for sure. It's gonna be hard to predict that one. I might go for a draw actually. I might go for a 1-1 draw.
Stabbed it and gave it away.
I think a draw might be a fair result actually.
Sheffield United playing from left to right. 3-1 down.
4 minutes to go.
On the overlap. Baldock into the penalty area again. Very good defending by
Taylor.
Sliding across.
Man United have been solid at the back, really solid at the back. No problem at all.
Hard to minimise the effects of Sheffield United trying to get back into the game.
Yeah, it was good defending from Tellez because it was a smart pass from Basham and Baldock was in, but Tellez does ever so well.
So Fleck's going to take the corner kick, and we've got 4 minutes of normal time remaining.
I literally said that like 10 seconds, like literally 10 seconds ago, and now it's 3 minutes to go. He was a bit late there, wasn't he?
Down towards the far post, and headed in. At the far post, and the McGoldrick back.
Wow, whoa. Just hold your breath. Just hold your breath for a second. Sheffield United 2, Manchester United 3. Now we've got 3 interesting minutes now. Wow, we've got 3 interesting minutes now at Bramwell Lane. Ooh. Sheffield United 2, Man United 3. Very interesting now. Very interesting last 3 minutes of the game. Very, very interesting. Game on. I thought it was game set and match for them, but it's game on now. Again, game on.
The 90th minute equaliser. It's now Sheffield.
So Man United got a hold on here. They've got a hold on.
3 minutes of normal time.
3 minutes to go. Manchester United hold on here.
A minute to bring on James have been shelved, but I would say that at least 3
wow,
minutes
this is going to be interesting. Last few minutes of the game.
Complaining to the
I think it's going to be a tense few minutes for Man United. And McGoldrick at the double. So McGoldrick at the double for Sheffield United and Rashford for the double for Man United. So McGoldrick with a double. Oh, it's going to be interesting now. Interesting last few minutes. Man United have got to stand firm here. Don't want to give don't want to give anything else away now. They've got to can't make any more mistakes.
They might not be making that change. We're going to try and keep warm on the touch.
God, it's going to be a bit tense, nervy. Few minutes now. If you're United fan, if you're my United fan,
United would have wanted as Martial stopped. You can't afford to make that change.
Wow. See, football, this is why we love football. This is why we love football. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. When you just think, Man United, when you just think, we say Man United they've won this now 3 points, and then Sheffield United go in, score and get a second, and only 1 goal behind now. You just never know what's going to come around the corner. You never know.
Luminous ball goes, followed away by Lindelof.
Man United just got to have to
nobody's going to chase it now.
Keep the ball. Just going to have to keep the ball now, Man United. If Sheffield United get a point, wow, this will be one of the best points this season.
Loses out in the air, headed on by Basham to Brewster, closed down then by Matic.
Got to stay calm now, Man United. They can't drop. They can't get. Just keep calm.
Coming in, low one from Robinson. He can throw it far.
Nervy moments for Manchester United here.
So it's going to be
tense.
To take it. He's got the ball on the inside.
I won't be surprised if Sheffield United get a leveler here. I will not be surprised whatsoever.
In comes the throw from Robinson now. Hurls it into the penalty area. An attacking header away by Pogba.
1 minute.
Bouncing ball. Martial
in the 90th, but then probably about 3 minutes added on, so 4 minutes to go really in this match.
They have changed it. And it's going to be
for Man United fans, you've got a tense few minutes here.
Much more of a defensive change.
It hasn't been really cut well. It's been good for Manchester United in the second half, but now it hasn't been.
United just try and shore things up in the closing stages.
You never say never.
Yeah, he changed his mind. I think because Sheffield United have been a bit of a threat with these set pieces late on. He wants more height in there, and that's what McTominay will give you.
At times you look at Manchester United, and although they are going to go and close the gap to those above them, but you sense there is still
a lot of work to do with Manchester United. A lot of work to do if they want to challenge for the title. There's a lot of work to do in the team. A lot of work to do.
There's an opportunity where you can get at Man United, and that's what they need to cut out of their game then.
Man United's defense is not always. Man United's defense is shaky, and that's why when Man United play big teams, they're going to suffer when teams. That's why when Man United play Leeds on Saturday, Leeds are they play contact football, so they're gonna put the pressure on Man United's defense, and they're gonna have a big test. Man United on Saturday, they're gonna have a big test defensively on Saturday against Leeds, because Leeds they play counter-attack football, so it's gonna be a test for them, but. What a save by Dean Henderson! What a save! That could have been 3-3, but what a save by the Manchester United goalkeeper! Outstretched glove, and he's parried it away out of play. But what a save from Dean Henderson! He's redeemed himself there from the early mistake in the first half. He's just saved Man United. He's just earned Man United 3 points here.
So much better. Brewster with a downward header.
That Dean Henderson save could earn Man United the all-important 3 points.
Out of play goes for a throw. The first minute of the 4 have added on.
So we've got 3 minutes to go here. Tense. Last 3 minutes.
Headed on by Egan. Headed away by Telles. Brought under control.
Man United can't get the ball here. Man United can't get the ball here. Sheffield United are all over them. This is the best play the Sheffield United played in the second half. Is now. Since the first half. This is the early stage of the first half.
Says no, and instead it's going to be a throw. Pogba holds onto the ball away from Baldock. He's almost doing ball boy duties there. Is Pogba, who's hanging on to it so long.
Man United need to sit on this win. They need to see out this 2 minutes to go. Big 2 minutes for Manchester United. If they want to stay sixth in the table. But it could be a big point for Sheffield United if they can get it.
And it's 3-2 to Manchester United on 5.
Could be a big point, massive point if they can get it.
Back towards that left-hand side. Now the diagonal ball comes in. Baldock controls it. Right corner of the area. Baldock clips over the cross. Comes off the head of McTominay. Brewster's battling for it.
Defending for their lives now, Manchester United are defending for their lives. They can't get out, Manchester United. They can't get out.
Late pressure from the home side. Fleck has
When
to go back.
Sheffield United are putting pressure on the United defence.
To Ramsdale. He's midway through his own half. Ramsdale, right-footed, hits it long, downfield.
Really put pressure on them now.
Attack. Basham gets the header on, falls to Brewster. Right-hand side. Brewster's cross is delivered in low. Comes off the heels of Matic, and Telles almost runs it back in towards Brewster.
1 minute to go for this game.
Headed forward by Robinson.
Man United clinch the massive 3 points.
Help forward by Ampadu.
It's going to be tight. It's going to be close, tense.
Forward. Rashford brings it under control.
It's going to be tense, that is for sure.
Basham is there. Rashford still plays the ball. That was a late challenge by Ampadu on Rashford.
Should see the win now.
We've
got a free kick, Manchester United. They will just see out time now. But seconds to go.
Now there are words being said between.
Ollie, I don't think you're going to win that argument with Chris Wilder or in a fight, mate. So I'd stay back in your box.
Fingers are being pointed. Words are being said. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer then offers his hand, and Chris Wilder accepts it.
At least they shake hands in the end, and that's what you like to see. But I think that's a mismatch in an argument.
Yeah.
A few seconds to go now in this game.
Solskjaer realised
Man United are close to get 3 points, but it's been a tense last few minutes for Manchester United. It's been a nervy few minutes.
Getting involved with, is it Robinson? So something's been said. I was still watching the warring managers, and now Pogba's being Michael Oliver's
been a bit of a fight here.
Not too sure
between Pogba and someone else. I don't know who it is.
The yellow card has been shown to
yellow card for
Robinson.
Pogba and Robinson.
The yellow card might be shown to Paul Pogba here as well by Michael Oliver, and indeed it is. So both have been shown a yellow card.
Like you reached the 94th minute.
The 4 minutes of stoppage.
Should be time soon. Should be full time soon.
Maguire to hit the free kick downfield over the head of Rashford.
It's been a tense last few minutes for Manchester United, really has.
Michael Oliver.
Sheffield United put the pressure on them
Manchester United.
in the last few stages.
Flicked on by Brewster. Lindelof against Mousset. Free kick against Mousset in that challenge with Lindelof. That should
be it. That should be game, set, and match for Manchester United. 3 points should be going back to Old Trafford.
Away from home in the Premier League to extend their winning sequence. Michael Oliver then to take the free. He's going to lead this free kick.
Yeah, 95th minute now in the game. Should be full time now.
5 minutes now.
Being played.
Maguire strikes it long. Pogba off the head it goes. Keeps the ball in play.
That's full time at Bramall Lane. And Sheffield United 2. Man United 3. A brilliant 3 points Manchester United. It takes up the 6th place now. But it was a nervy few minutes for Man United towards that closing stage of the game. Sheffield United scored a second goal to really put the pressure on Manchester United. Man United have got the 3 points, sealed the 3 points, sealed the win, and it puts them to 6th place now. But it was a very nervy game. Very nervy game in the last few stages. Manchester United, they've been coming on. Sheffield United, they've got 1 point still, haven't won the season yet. Got a lot of chasing to do. Well, thank you for coming on. Remember to like and subscribe already. Been a good night of football streaming, and I'll see you all tomorrow night at 7:45 for the Preston and Bristol City game. But I'll put that on my YouTube channel. Well, thank you for coming on. Thank you. Take care. Have a good night and stay safe.
A mix up, equal blame between him and